following program contains adult content and language. The material contained may be offensive to some people. Content may potentially be appealing to all ages. It is intended for older audiences. It may not be suitable for anyone under the age of 17. Listener discretion is advised.
The things that come out of my mouth do not represent the views and or opinions of any entities whatsoever to which I have been, am, or will be affiliated with. I am capable of thinking on my own, and we encourage you to do the same. If you are offended by anything I say, feel free to think it through and let it go! All aboard! Please have your tickets ready and gather all your belongings. You are now boarding the crazy train. This is In Your Face. I'm your hostess with the mostest, Dixie's very own little darling, the female mouth of the South, Rebel Meddler. You see, I'm a limited edition. There are no others like me. Bet you're thanking God for small papers now, ain't you? Oh my goodness. Thanks for boarding the train at the stations you are tuned into. Go ahead and find your seats. We are starting this interactive ride. It's going to be a crazy day today, folks. Crazy day, and I'll tell y'all why in a moment. You can interact with me on social media platforms if you are listening live right here, right now, 5/25/2021. What? Yeah. Oh. Anyway, so I totally forgot. Like, have you ever had one of those days? I said I wasn't going to say anything like that anymore, right? Yeah, well, it's one of them damn days. I don't know how you can't not have one of them damn days. I got stuff falling all over me now. It's my own damn fault. It is. Mercury's supposed to be in retrograde Saturday, but apparently it wants to show its rotten ass a lot sooner than Saturday now, don't it? Yes, it does. Oh, yes, it does. Anyway, so if you are listening live, feel free to contact me so you can voice your opinion, speak your mind, put information out there, or just call in to talk. I welcome controversy. Bring it. If you got the stones, that is. God, goddess, family, friends, and everyone listening, please forgive me for anything and everything that's about to come out of my mouth. I say this before the show because I know me, and quite frankly, I can be a bitch.
Don't fuck with me, fellas! This ain't my first time at the rodeo.
Oh, it sure to hell ain't my first time at the rodeo, people. It is not my first time. Oh, if you are shocked by anything that I say, then you obviously have not been paying attention. Ha 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 ha. All right, so where is the ride gonna bring us today? Yummy. You never know. I sort of know, but I don't really. It's all good. Wow, we gotta fix this so I don't have to fumble around and. Yeah, I moved. I'm sorry. Multitasking at its best. God damn it. Son of a bitch. Oh, yeah, what a way to start the show, right? Uh-huh. All right. So. Woo! All right. First we're gonna check something real quick. What are we gonna do? We're checking something real quick. Why? Why? Because we love you. Who's had a show like that? Why? Because we love you. And I'm gonna hear myself. Oh yes, indeed. All right. So, yummy. Stop. All right. So where were we? We're gonna do some from our In the News segment. Okay. And we're going to pop this up. I don't know why I put myself through all of this. Copy this. And I'm actually not going to put it. You can find it on Yahoo News. We're just going to delete that. Anyway, so what am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about I was reading an article titled Transplant Patient, Some Others with Immune Issues Stuck in Limbo as Country Reopens. The second paragraph reads, Hoffman, 39, is fully vaccinated and eager to rejoin the world, but as a kidney transplant I can talk, kidney transplant patient, she is hesitant to participate for fear of becoming infected. Risk is very different for people in my situation. I am 100% acting like I am not immunized. That's her words. Doctors advise her to act as though she never got the shots. Now, the article is long and I don't want to fill your heads with more bullshit, so I'll skip forward. Where I find the following. The body's immune system... Whoops, let me check something. Sorry, folks. I need to... Yeah, okay. Double checking. Anyway, so I read further and it says the body's immune system can be a capricious thing. I believe that's the word. We're not going to... That is. Leave me alone. Anyway, so it can serve as a defense shield 1 minute and then shift into overdrive and next attack itself. Many scientists believe that figuring out the puzzle of how the different components work together and how to control them is one of the holy grails of medicine that could lead to cures for many of the ills that plague humanity. Now, I'm going to give you my comments on this. Let me say, this is the point where I'm probably going to piss people off. All right. So guess what? You can't please all the people all the time. Hell, you can't please some of the people anytime. So why freaking bother? Right? Absolutely. We're going to join in a few more segments together with this in the news segment. Okay. We're going to join the opinion, things to think about, what say you, and Common Sense Guy. I like this one. Common Sense Guy gave a jackass segment. All right, follow along and you will understand why. I will reread the part I mentioned before and I'm going to comment as I go. Feel free to leave us your thoughts. Okay. Fully vaccinated and eager to rejoin the world. That's what the article said. Go out. There should be nothing stopping you. You're fully vaccinated, right? Sure, you need to be more cautious than others. But you can't just lock yourself away. I mean, really? Why? Why are you locking yourself away? Guess what? If you put yourself in a freaking bubble, the minute you come out that bubble, you are going to catch more crap because you're not letting your body adjust to things. I'm not a freaking doctor by no means. Do not have PhD, MD, DR, any other kind of crap, and you got to be careful. Those who call themselves doctor may not be a medical doctor, so be careful. Just saying. Anyway, I am not any of those things. I did go all the way through to the autopsy class, made me puke, yak up everywhere. Not going to do that again. There's just something about being around dead bodies. It's not the funniest, it's not the coolest thing when you can feel everything. So, not something I wanted to do. But I did have to do it for forensics class and, the degree I was seeking. So, therefore, I have been through some of this. And I can honestly tell you, you don't want to lock yourself up in a bubble. All this crap about, I'm going to catch this, I'm going to catch this. Well, God hope you catch it soon. Shit. So you can fight it off naturally. That's all I'm going to say about that. Okay, fully vaccinated and scared to go out. What the fuck? That just shows that people have no faith in the vaccine. I know. I'm going to, the letters are already starting. The emails are coming in fluently. Y'all, I'm pissing y'all off. I told you I would. All right. The next thing they said is that the next thing I want to comment on is doctors advise her to act as though she never got the shots. That should give insight on what they really think about the crap they're saying. Okay? Really? Why? I wouldn't have said it like that. I'm sorry. Did you think a professional would have at least backed some of the crap that they're hawking, right? Uh-huh. Yeah. No faith in the goods they're selling. Yes. Let that sink in for a bit there. Okay? Really? Now, come on. All right. I've had this biggest issue about all these people about, you need to vaccinate. Okay. All right. Fine. But you telling everybody to get vaccinated, but you're damn scared about it that it's not going to work. Why are you pushing it on other people if you yourself don't think it's going to work? And here's another freaking clue. Why did so many other strains pop up after they started giving people shots, jabs, whatever you want to call them? Okay, think about it. They're causing this to mutate. All right, so this might help. All right. Next, they said the body's immune system can be a capricious thing. It can serve as a defense shield 1 minute and then shift into overdrive the next and attack itself. You know your body better than anyone else. You've had it the longest. You should know, okay? Don't let it turn on you, okay? Take care of it and it will take care of you. Seriously, I don't understand how this is such a weird dilemma that people don't understand this, okay? Next they said, and this one's a real one, good one. Next they said, many scientists believe that figuring out the puzzle is the puzzle of how the different components work together and how to control them is one of the holy grails of medicine. It could lead to cures for many of the ills that plague humanity. Using humans as test subjects and not telling them is what's happening. Okay? Really. They don't seem to want to address the issue of giving the jabs, shots, or whatever is creating. Okay? Seriously. Why? You did not have scientific, you did not have the proof. You are using people for this. Same thing they've been doing with the flu. Look, people, they're searching for the Holy Grail and they're using people as guinea pigs. They're even paying some people for this. When they paid you, did they tell you that you were part of this study? No, didn't think so. All right, yeah, I know. Everybody's got their opinion on it, and I don't mind. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. But I'm not telling you they're wrong or right. But here's some facts. If they were positive or even standing behind their product, they wouldn't have put the clause in there saying, oh, we made this and we're going to give it to you, but if anything happens, you can't sue us later. Let that one sink in too. Okay? I'm not giving a debate to any of it. I definitely just want to put it out there. I want people to think. I'm not saying do it or don't. I'm just saying think about it. Okay? Really think about it before y'all go into anything. So much to think about. Awesome. I love it. Love it. I have to say, folks, that's why I was a little unnerved. Somehow, some way, this flyy stingy thing flew into the studio, and I don't know where it is. And it is potentially a threat because we don't know what it is. No, it wasn't a bird. It was smaller than a bird, but bigger than anything you want to deal with flying at you. Just saying. Yes, a flying, biting, stingy thingy. I don't like those. I don't like those at all. I have my reasons. I just don't want to deal with. I can honestly say in my time in radio, I learned not to put my back to the door because people we used to share the studio with, animal actors, thought it was funny to put things into the studio and let it, whatever. I've had a cow walk behind me. I've had horses come up behind me. I've had them release snakes and other creatures in my studio. I can't see and I can't hear what's behind me. I learned never to sit with the freaking door to my back, my back to the door ever in a studio. Never, ever again, unless that sucker locks, because I don't trust the people we share studios with anymore. Okay, we have shared a studio with animal actors for almost the whole entire 11 years that I've been here, and they can be a handful. Those characters, I swear. And yes, I do want to go on record, as I always do, the animal actors are taken better care of than we are. Just saying. There's no need to worry about PETA or anything else. These suckers have a lavish freaking green room that they are in. They are not kept in cages. They are free to roam, and it's amazing because they don't cause any problems. Even though you would think there are some animals that are natural predators, enemies, or whatever, they don't have that issue. They really don't. They are very well taken care of. They all get along, and they got the lap of luxury. I tell you, they get catered better than we do. Just saying. There's definitely positives and negatives to anything, and again, you can't please all the people all the time, and I'm not here I need to come up with one of those cute catchphrases like, I'm here to choose what was that from They? I'm here to chew bubble gum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubble gum. Yeah, absolutely. Love me some Roddy Piper. Okay, my boy. I miss him so much. Anyway, I need to come up with a cute catchphrase. All right, let's get back to it. Okay, more from the In the News segment. Megadeth made an announcement that they are parting ways with bassist David Ellefson. Okay, this is following allegations of grooming and sexual misconduct. Now, frankly, it's none of my business. Lots of things go on in the entertainment business. Things should be brought to light, but things should be proven fact before judgment. Please remember that. Don't pass judgment without you knowing all the facts, okay? And so many people jump to something, okay? But that is not why I am mentioning it, okay? I need to let you guys know a few things that I didn't know. I'm bringing it up because when I read the title at first glance, I thought they're changing their look and he didn't want to cut his hair, right? Grooming. Grooming was once referred to as things that people do to keep themselves clean and make their face, hair, and skin look nice, all right? Not anymore, apparently not, okay? Why do we keep making new definitions for words that already are in use? Okay, I don't know. That's for another time. All right. As far as the sexual allegations, again, this is entertainment. So much goes on, and I don't want to get into stuff like that. But I felt the need to look further into, and when I did, I did, want to get to the bottom of things. And when I did, I wanted to share this info with you so you can know as well. All right, so these days, grooming is when someone builds a relationship, trust, and emotional connection with a child or young person so they can manipulate, exploit, and abuse them. Children and young people who are groomed can be sexually abused, exploited, and trafficked. All right, anyone can be a groomer, no matter their age, gender, or race. All right, child grooming is befriending and establishing an emotional connection with a child, and sometimes the family, to lower the child's inhibition with the object of sexual abuse. Okay? Grooming is a method used by offenders that involves building trust with the child and the adults around the child in an effort to gain access to and time alone with him or her. In extreme cases, offenders may use threats and physical force to sexually assault or abuse a child. One tool common to those who sexually abuse kids is grooming manipulative behaviors that the abuser uses to gain access to a potential victim, coerce them to agree to the abuse, and reduce the risk of being caught. Grooming can take place online or in person. For more information, you can go to www.education.vic.gov.au/schoolteachershealth. This is so much. I'm going to put this into my Facebook post. So if you guys are listening, y'all will find this on my Facebook page. If you're listening live now, it's about to go up there. So give me a minute and you can view some of these things yourself. It's best to educate you and people. Okay, I didn't even know. Why is it taking forever? Come on now, damn it. Sorry, the internet is freaking being taxed right now. Not taxed. Oh, look, I'm using it as a different word. All right, I'm posting it. No, that's the transplant one. Oh, crap. Sorry. Well, I guess if you want to read that transplant one, it's up there. Shoot. Fudge nuggets. Oh, me and technology should not play nice at all. Okay, not ever. Okay, let's copy this. Let's try this again. All right, the first one was the transplant one. If you want to go back and read that story. The second one is Victorian State Government Education and Training, Child Sexual Exploitation and Grooming. You guys should learn, this should be a part of things. Okay, examples of grooming behavior may include 1. Giving gifts or special attention to a child or young person or their parents or caregivers, making the child or young person feel special and or indebted to an adult. Let's see. Also, making close physical contact sexual, such as inappropriate tickling or wrestling, play, fighting type stuff. Okay, this is, wow, some things that you would look as an innocent behavior is now becoming harsh and terrible. Okay, what is child grooming? Here are 6 steps that a predator takes to groom a child. They find a victim, they gain their trust, they help the victim, isolate the victim, sexualize the relationship, and maintain a relationship in power. This is not cool, not at all. All right, there's so much that we need to learn and know about. All right, I just think that there's more out there than we're passing over and don't know. All right, grooming. You may have heard the term as it applies to children, but adults can also groom other adults. What? There's no freaking safety ever, even at work. By definition, grooming is when someone builds a relationship, trust, and emotional connection with someone so they can manipulate, exploit, and or abuse them. Grooming is a predatory act of maneuvering another individual into a position that makes them more isolated, dependent, likely to trust, and more vulnerable to abusive behavior. The goal is to prepare the other person for abuse, for example, sexual or financial, at a later time. All right? I just don't... This is just so much to process, and I'm not trying to overload you guys, but I do want you to start listening and thinking. Okay, grooming is a common tool for con men, pedophiles, and those with narcissistic personality disorder. Oh, that narcissist sociopath freaking show's getting closer. Sometimes perpetrators may choose someone who reminds them of someone special. They may choose a victim based on the victim's good qualities and other characteristics, such as being polite, giving people the benefit of the doubt, trusting, being shy, vulnerable, and or accessible. All right, now I have to tell you, being polite is Southern by nature. I know I'm gonna piss off a whole bunch of Yankees right now, but being polite is Southern by nature. Now, as I was doing some research on this, and yes, I actually did the research on this one, some of it, not totally, but as I was looking at these things, I started to realize there are so many things now. I'm putting it out there. I'm not trying to make anybody overcautious or nervous or anything like that. I'm not trying to make any panic, and I'm not causing a panic or, inciting any kind of anything like that. I'm just trying to make you aware of some things that are out there. Now, I am Southern by design. By the grace of God, I'm Southern, but by design, as I am, all right, we tend to be polite, not over polite, but yeah, I have dropped the yes sir and no ma'am and all of that crap because, hey, sir and ma'am is a title that you have to earn, not because you're not a man or a female, but the fact that you don't automatically deserve respect, and that's just me. All right, so I don't go that far, but I am polite. Now, giving people the benefit of the doubt, that has come to bite me in the ass way too many times. All right, so no, I don't always give the benefit of the doubt, but I do still seem to be putting too much in one basket, okay, and not in the other. Trusting, yeah, learn to DTA. All right, that been burned so many freaking times that unfortunately I don't trust anybody. Being shy, not one of my strong suits, okay? Really, I'm not shy. I'm just sometimes you gotta sit back and take in, what's out there. Vulnerable, been burnt enough to know better, but still can fall victim to some things. And accessible, hell, I'm always busy working, so my accessibility is totally not out there. Okay, not as much as it used to be when I used to get burnt more often. All right, signs of grooming. Send you lots of messages. I guess they, paying attention to you or whatever. And keep in mind, some of these things have to be adjusted, and you have to look for things. All right, send you lots of messages, like text messages, emails, or whatnot. Ask you to keep your conversations secret. Well, there's two sides of everything. There's actually three sides to every story, but you got to look at the big picture. Okay, you got to take all factors into account when you're doing this, because sometimes keeping a secret conversation, it's dependent on who you're keeping a secret from. Okay, there's a lot. There's so much. This is a big topic to go into, but you really need to think about things as they play out as you're going. Try to find out more. Start sending you sexual messages. Get you to share personal information. Try to blackmail you. Okay? Not cool at all. All right, so wait, where is this one? I've seen this one come up. All right, the next one we're going to talk about, you can get information from. I'm going to post it right now on my Facebook page. All right, this is, let me post it on there. There you go. What is sexual grooming? 7 things to know about this abuse tactic. Okay? I'm just gonna read you the title of them. You can go back and read through the article yourself if you click the link on my Facebook page, and please make sure to like the thing, like the post. Anyway, 7 things to know about this abuse tactic. Okay, number 1, anyone can be a victim. It is so true. Anyone these days can, in fact, be a victim. Number 2, it often starts with friendship. Don't go into a friendship thinking that, oh my God, I gotta look out for things. Just be cautious in life in general. Number 3, perpetrators use favors and promises to build trust. Now, you're sitting there thinking, well, goddamn, you're gonna sit there and question every relationship ever. Only, really, put it to practice where you need be. Number 4, secrecy is a common characteristic of grooming. Everything don't need to be a secret, but some things might need to be. All right? Keep it in mind what you need to do. Number 5, grooming can be difficult to distinguish from romance. Yes, it can. Okay, this one is oh my God, so much to look about, so much to look into, so much to think about. Don't fall victim, okay? Number 6, victims can get out. You can, absolutely. You are not stuck. You can get out. Number 7, family members and friends can help, but it is important for them to tread carefully, okay? Please, 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 please be careful. If you're trying to help someone out of a situation, don't inadvertently make that situation worse. Okay, you can read more about the 7 by going to the website, and let me see. Yep, okay, I posted the website up for you to, I think I did. Yes, I think let I'm going to copy this one again. And where's Facebook page? I'm going to make sure this is the right one that I put up there. It is. All right, so we're going to cancel that. It is. I'll post it on my Facebook page, and you can get more information. You can also contact the National Domestic Violence Hotline. That's 1-800-799-7233. Once again, the National Domestic Violence Hotline, 1-800-799-7233, or the Victim Connect Resource Center. Victim Connect Resource Center, which is 855-484-2846. Okay, once again, Victim Connect Resource Center, 855-484-2846. The National Domestic Violence Hotline, 1-800-799-7233. Okay, services like these are confidential. They connect you with a professional who can help to determine your next step. Okay, wow. Whew, that was harsh. That was harsh and deep and a lot to think about. Okay, normally we don't do that kind of stuff, but I wanted to bring it to light because people need to know these things. All right, let's try to get on a lighter side. Here's one from our Mother Nature in the News segment. Okay, there's been a lot of hype leading to the summer full of blood X cicadas. Oh, God. No, it wasn't a cicada that flew in here. I haven't seen it yet. It may have flown out. I don't know. But it turns out that some populations may have died off in the 17 years since they last made an appearance due to human activity. Okay? We really do ruin everything, don't we? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. So, lots to think about. Lots and lots to think about. All right, I was reading on Facebook the other day and saw the Kool-Aid Man had a summer bucket list. What? Yeah. Okay, on the list was one of them that made me stop and wonder. He had drink more Kool-Aid on his list. Does that make him a cannibal? Just saying. Okay, I'm not sure how to think about that. Yes, I had to question it, okay? And now the wheels in your head are turning too. If the Kool-Aid man drinks Kool-Aid, is he a cannibal? Oh, that one is going to stay with you till you get the answer. Think about it, okay? Seriously, his summer bucket list was crash through walls, drink more Kool-Aid, have fun, scream, oh yeah, sightsee, sleep, and relax. Wow. But yet, drink more Kool-Aid was on the Kool-Aid man's bucket list. Summer bucket list. I don't know. How do we feel about this? Does that make him a cannibal? I'm not sure. I think it means eating your own kind. I'm not necessarily sure it's meat. But it might be. It might be eating the flesh of your own kind. But what happens if you, well, I guess if you drink the blood of your own kind, you're a vampire. Or, so many things to think about. Then that leads you to, people who like, what is that, golden showers? I couldn't help myself. If the Kool-Aid man drinks Kool-Aid, and we're going to have to find out what it means. Okay, if cannibalism is eating the flesh, what is drinking the fluids of your kind mean?
A psychopath?
No, that's someone who has no feelings. No, I'm sorry, that's a sociopath, a psychopath. I don't know. There's got to be a word for it. Oh my goodness, the things I go to during this show. There are no holes barred here. Okay, I do that kind of stuff. I just, I'll take you places where my mind goes. Help! Oh God, I don't know. I never know. It's just, yeah, about that. So now I'm gonna have to look it up, or we have to look up if cannibalism is eating the meat of your same species. What is drinking the bodily fluids of your own species mean? Okay, so let's see. Consuming. Let's say consuming. Consuming, I can't do this and talk at the same time. This has been brought to my desk here. Whatever you want to call it, the practice of drinking urine goes back millennia. Known today as urine therapy. Well, how do you say that? What is that word? Urophagia, or what is this one? Urotherapy? The medicinal use of urine is still practiced in some parts of the world. Thank you. That's if you drink urine. I don't know if it's necessarily other people's urine. Yeah, I have heard it before. It's supposed to be, even though it's the waste that comes out of your body, and I have never figured out this. I never, did any kind of research on this. It's the waste that comes out of your kidneys, the stuff that the kidneys filter out of the blood, but it's supposed to be the most sterile or something. Again, people, I don't have the facts on this. I'm not quoting facts, but yeah, it is been medically used around the world. Now, I'm still, that covers urine, all right, but there's other bodily fluids. Oh, consuming the bodily fluids of your own kind. I don't know. Is there a name for it? Oh, no. That's way too big of a rabbit hole to go down with so little time left on the show. Because this is quite interesting. And how it's stuck in your head, all right? I know. You all are going to still think about it. They're going to be like, what did she say? Why? Yeah, you're welcome. Anyway, so... all right, Red Skeleton's recipe for the perfect marriage. What? Oh, you guys heard of Red Skeleton before? Absolutely, I hope so. If not, look it up. Anyway, number 1, 2 times a week, we go to a nice restaurant, have a little beverage, good food, and companionship. She goes out on Tuesday, I go out on Friday. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Number 2, we also sleep in separate beds. Hers is in California, mine's in Texas. Oh, no, he didn't. Number 3, I take my wife everywhere, but she keeps finding her way back. Number 4, I asked my wife where she wanted to go for our anniversary. Somewhere I haven't been in a long time, she said. So I suggested the kitchen. Oh, she must not cook. Oh, number 5, we always hold hands. If I let go, she shops. Number 6, she has an electric blender, electric toaster, and electric bread maker. She said there are too many gadgets and no place to sit down. So I bought her an electric chair. Anyway, so number 7, my wife told me the car wasn't running well because there was water in the carburetor. I asked her where the car was. She told me in the lake. Yeah, I can see water being in the carburetor. For those who don't know what a carburetor is, it was before the fuel injection system. Anyway, number 8, she got a mud pack and looked great for 2 days. Then the mud fell off. These things probably wouldn't fly nowadays, but hell, it was funny back then and it's still funny now. Number 9, she ran after the garbage truck yelling, "Am I too late for the garbage?" The driver said, "No, jump in." Number 10, remember, marriage is the number 1 cause of divorce. Absolutely. Number 11, I married Miss Right. I just don't know her first name was always. Oh my goodness, Miss Right. Anyway, so number 12, I haven't spoken to my wife in 18 months. I don't like to interrupt her. Number 13, the last fight was my fault though. My wife asked, "What's on TV?" I said, "Dust." Oh, can't you just hear him say all those things? Guys, if you're not familiar with Red Skeleton, please look him up. He's funny. Okay, I love him. Absolutely. So good days when humor didn't have to start with 4-letter words or politics. Okay, seriously, just clean fun. Although so many people would get their panties in a bunch these days if some of that stuff came out. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Well, folks, it's been fun. It's been real fun, and we're almost out of showtime today. We had a little bit of a rocky conversation today, I have to say. So it's best that we end the show with a treat from our Tasty Treats segment. It's rock candy. What? Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah. Don't break your teeth, and I'm not paying for the dentist bills. Just saying. All right. Rock candy. Homemade rock candy is not only a sweet treat, it's a great learning experiment kids and adults can do together. Oh, yeah. Hey, Mr. Kool-Aid man. Hey, you make these rock candies on the stick and stir it in your Kool-Aid. Oh, here we go. Okay. It's important. There are only blah 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 blah. We'll skip to that part because you know what? Whatever. Fun activity to do with kiddos if you got them, and you know, it's a fun adult thing too if you want. You just don't get in trouble for making things in you shouldn't be making. All right, we got 3 minutes left. So, ingredients to make this rock candy. You need 3 cups of granulated sugar. I didn't say it was a friggin' healthy thing. 1 cup of water. Food coloring is optional, but you know what? It always makes it better. Not necessarily health-wise, but it makes it colorful. And you'll need a half a teaspoon of flavoring oil or extract, which is optional. All right, things you'll need. You'll need wooden skewers. Clean glass jars with a lid, canning jars, mason jars, people come on, get them, straws, and baker's twine. All right, now, let's see, I will post this on, I think I have posted it, but I will post it again right now. Hold on, I know, me and technology are going to fight again. I'm going to, oopsie, scratch this one, that one's a double one, we're going to get off, all right, forget it, I'll double down on the 7 things, and now I'm going to post right now if you're looking for the rock candy, how to make rock candy. Absolutely. So sorry. You guys can do it yourselves. Fun stuff. Where was I? All right, instructions. Add sugar and water to a pan and heat over high heat, stirring constantly until it reaches a rolling boil. Be careful not to boil it too long or the candy will start to harden. Keep stirring. Remove from heat and keep stirring until all the sugar granules have dissolved. The mixture will suddenly get clearer when this happens. Hold the outside of each jar under hot tap water for a few seconds and warm them up. You got to warm up the jars, mason jars, absolutely. I'm never going to get through all of this, so you know what? I suggest you guys read it for yourselves. I posted it to Facebook. It seems really fun. It makes like little... Y'all know what rock candy is, right? You should. If not, go to my Facebook page. There's a freaking picture of it on there. Colorful little suckers, and I bet you they're yummy. If you like sugar, that is. Oh my goodness. It's been fun. It's been real fun to some people, and you know, I probably pissed off a whole bunch of people. I didn't mean it. It wasn't my fault. All right, so we're going to need to come up with a title real quick. This is, what the hell are we going to call this? We're going to call this, oh, crap. Help me out here. What can we name this show? Fully Grooming rock candy. No. I'll come up with something. You guys can find it later. All right. All these years we've ended the show with child babies for the most part. Well, we know there's a lot of crap out there to deal with, so we want to add a bit of wisdom for you to remember. So here goes. Please grant yourself the serenity to deal with stupid people the way they are, the courage to maintain your self-control when dealing with stupid, and the wisdom to know that if you act on the emotions that result from dealing with stupid people, you can go to jail. All right, see y'all on the flip side. This is Rebel Meddler, and thank you.